Good morning, children. Today we will going to discuss two lessons. First one is Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. Second one is Where there is a will, there is a way. In this lesson, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, see page number 99. Read the following letter written by Swapna. Who is writing the letter? Swapna. And her friend Kusma. To whom she is writing? Kusuma, about project that she is working on. Swapna is doing one project. About that project she is writing a letter to Kusuma. Who is writing? Swapna is writing. Dear Kusuma, I hope everything goes well with you. She is asking, you are alright. I am now rather busy with a project work in my school. I am now rather busy. Here I refers to Swapna. Swapna is busy with a project work in my school. My school means her school, Swapna school. She is busy with the project work. The title of the project is Pillars of Modern India. The title of the project is Pillars of Modern India. We have to collect some important incidents that happened in the lives of the eminent persons, great persons. She wanted to find out important events in the eminent persons, great persons who laid the foundation for the modern India, who laid the foundation for the modern India. Who are they? Nehru, Gandhiji, Subhash Chandra Bose, B.R. Ambedkar. These are all national leaders. See here, these are the national Nehru, Vallabhbhai Patel, and Swami Vivekananda. These are all modern India's great people. Now I am working on the life of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. She is doing one project on Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. I am writing this letter to tell you certain heart-touching incidents from the life of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. From the B.R. Ambedkar's project she is doing. After she was reading that B.R. Ambedkar's biography, she inspired his lifestyle. I am writing this letter to tell you certain heart-touching incidents from the life of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. You see, they are very interesting. The incidents are very interesting. Dr. Bhimrao Ramji Ambedkar, also known as Baba Sahib. What is the other name of B.R. Ambedkar? Baba Sahib was born into a Mahar family on 14th April 1891. 14th April, this month. 14th April 1891 in Mahar family at Mao in Madhya Pradesh. Where did he, which district, which state he belongs to? He belonged to Madhya Pradesh. Bhimrao started experiencing the pangs of untouchability. He also experienced untouchability. People did not touch his caste. Right from his childhood, he experienced the experienced untouchability from his childhood. His father was working in a distant village named Korgan. His father, Bhimrao Ramji Ambedkar father, is working in village. That village name is Korgan. When Bhimrao was 9 years old, he, along with his brother cousin, went to Korgan to spend the summer vacations with his father. They wanted to spend summer vacations with his father. That's why they decided to go to where his father was working. But they had written a letter to his father, but about their arrival. They decided to write a letter to his father. So he came to the station and he would receive these people. That's why they had written. But his father did not receive the letter in time. But his father, Bhimrao's father, did not receive the letter. Therefore, he did not come to the railway station to receive the children. So he didn't come. How would he know about their arrival? That's why he didn't go to railway station and he would not receive them, because he didn't know. They wrote letter, but that letter did not receive by Bhimrao's father in time. Therefore, he did not receive the children. They managed to rent a bullock cart for Gorgon. In those days, there were no taxis, autos, and bikes facilities. Only bullock carts were available. They had taken rent on bullock cart. Bullock cart. They wanted to reach the Gorgon. The ill treatment of the cart man frightened the children on the way. The cart owner, the person who is riding the cart, he ill-treated them, not treated them properly. By night, the cart reached a resting place. Beam went to a man there and said, "Sir, we are very thirsty. Please give us some water." When they reached one resting place, people used to take rest in the resting place. The bullock cart owner stopped there, and he went to that place. And asked some water. "Please give me some water." "Who has kept water for you?" "No, there is no water here. We didn't want to give water to you," replied the man rudely, as he came to know that they were Mahars. Mahars means low class people. This Ambedkar belongs to low class person. That's why he refused to give the water. The person who had water, he did not want to give water to the low class people. With that, they had to sleep that night without food and water. Without food and without water, they spent that day, that night. This nightmare incident made an indelible, unforgettable impression on the tender mind of Beam. Very soft mind, 9 years old. 9 years old, he didn't know what is right and what is good and what is wrong. At the time, he was experienced the pangs and untouchability. They reached Gorgon at 9 in the morning. The next day, his father was surprised to see them. See, at 11 o'clock, they reached the Gorgon. Early morning, next day, 11 o'clock, they reached the Gorgon. Throughout the day, they did not eat anything. His father was surprised to see them. Father was very surprised because he thought that they didn't give any information. But children thought that he had received the letter. Maybe he forgot. Later, he was known that his father's servant had received the letter. Father's servant had received the letter, but forgotten to give it to his father. That servant forgotten to give it to his father. That's why his father didn't receive them. Ambedkar came to know that all persons were not alike. Ambedkar understood that all people are not alike. There are many groups and many religions in the world. All people are not same. There was a B teacher in his high school who showed great love and affection for Bhimrao. There is one Brahmin who is treating this person, Ambedkar, very well. He offered meals to Bhim during his recess, means in break time. This Brahmin is giving food and breaks to Bhimrao. This teacher left a mark of love on Bhim's life. He didn't forget his teacher. Dr. Bhimrao remembered the teacher throughout his life. He did not forget his teacher throughout the life, who had given break to him and who had helped him. He didn't forget. Ambedkar felt that lack of education is the root cause of discrimination. What is the main cause of discrimination? Education. Because of most of the people are not reading, most of the people are illiterate. That's why this is the root cause of discrimination. Lack of education is root cause of discrimination. In India, he decided to uplift the oppressed class and remove caste barriers. He wanted to demolish. He wanted to cut the oppressed class, down classes, people who are suffered. suffered because of their caste. He wanted to eradicate that. Seeing the intellectual capacity of Bhim, the Maharaja Shivaji Rao of Baroda helped him join Elphinstone School in Mumbai. He is intelligent. After seeing his intelligence, Maharaja Shivaji Rao of Baroda helped him join Elphinstone College in Mumbai. That Raja helped him to join him in Elphinstone College in Mumbai. Later, Ambedkar went to the USA to join Columbia University. He wanted to study further education. He went to Columbia University. He completed his MA and PhD there. Where did he complete his MA and PhD? Columbia University. Then he joined the London School of Economics and graduated in political science. London School of Economics and graduated in political science. Baba Saheb was a voracious reader throughout his life. What is the meaning of the word voracious? Means extremely eager. He wanted to learn books. He wanted to read books. He had a great thirst for books. Thirsty for books. How we are thirsty? When we are thirsty, we drink more water. Here Bhim Rao is thirst for education. He saved small amounts of money and spent it on buying books. Small amount he is saving and buying books. He purchased about 2,000 old books when he was in New York. When he was in New York, he purchased 2,000 books. At the time of second round table conference in London, he bought so many books. In second round table conference. They were sent to India in 32 box. All books he sent in 32 box. Doesn't it sound amazing? Did you buy books? If you have money, you won't buy books. If you have money, you will buy silly things. You won't buy books. This service, the service of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar to modern India were ever matchless. There is no other person like B.R. Ambedkar, she said. He was appointed chairman of drafting committee to write Indians' new constitution. He was the chairman of drafting committee. He was appointed the first law minister in Jawaharlal Nehru cabinet. He was the first law minister in Jawaharlal Nehru's cabinet. He was the champion of the oppressed class and the leader of all. Though he experienced a better childhood, he became the writer of the Constitution of India. In the year 1990, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar was awarded the Bharat Ratna after his death. After his death, the Indian government had given Bharat Ratna to B.R. Ambedkar. The government of India released a stamp in memory of his valuable service to modern India. To remember his service, Indian government released stamps. I believe that Baba Saheb achieved such a success because of his reading habit. Because he achieved success because of his reading habit. Kusma, I have really been inspired by Baba Saheb. Baba Saheb biography inspired me very much. I have decided to read as many books as possible now onwards. I decided, like, I wanted to become like a Baba Saheb. Swapna wanted to become like a Baba Saheb. That's why she inspired by the Baba Saheb. Convey my wishes to all. This is about Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. There is another lesson, that is where there is a will, there is a way. Where there is a will, there is a way. If you want to do, you can do. Even though you are sleepy, if it is IPL is going on in TV, you will watch that because you like that. If you like anything, you will spend more time on that. If you don't like, you won't spend even 1 or 2 seconds also. Where there is a will, there is a way. No one is born great. No one is by birth. We cannot say he will become a doctor, he will become teacher, he will become a lawyer. Because of his efforts, takes him takes him to the direction. If he reads well, he will become in good position. If he won't read well, he won't be in good position. No one is born great. One becomes great by his deeds, willpower, patience, and perseverance. These are the one should have commitment towards his goal. These qualities help a person overcome the weaknesses and barriers to achieve goals. If one can want to success in any area, he should do hard work. Then only he can achieve that goal. Otherwise, he cannot achieve that goal. Person who overcome the weakness and barriers of achieve goals. Sir, my mind is not working. I am forgetting. I am handicapped. These are if you want to win the match, if you want to achieve that goal, these are nothing, not at all matter. Here are two stories of athletes who achieved their best in spite of their physical challenges. They got medals in Olympics. Almost all countries will participate in Olympics, but these people got medals even though they are handicapped. The 1992 Olympic had put Barcelona on the map of the world. Barcelona, when did they Olympic Games in 1992? They put Barcelona the map of the world. Normally, thousands of athletes take part in the games. Most of the people take part and join in the Olympic Games. They participate. They wanted to participate in the Olympics. Why do so many countries send their teams to the Olympics? Why do many countries are sending their teams to Olympics? Because the Olympics is one of the world's biggest sports event in the world. Olympics is the one of the greatest event. It is because of Olympics biggest sports event. It is an honor for any country to send their athletes to take part. It is every country thinks it is respect to, it is an privilege, honor to every country to participate in Olympics. It is not a success or failure that counts. No matter how many bronze medals, silver medals, or gold medals we won in the Olympics, that is not a matter. The matter is how many persons are participating in Olympics. It is the matter. What matters is the participation in the event. Participation is important. Without participation, how can we expect more medals? The players put in their best efforts to win. Almost all countries are participating. Players should keep utmost efforts to win the medal. But a few among such good players have become victims of accident. Some of them are victims of the accident. Because of accident, they lost legs. They got because of polio, because of disease, because of accidents. They got problems. They are victims. A few other have been victims of diseases. Some of them are attacked by polio disease. Some of them are accidents. But even though they handicapped, they achieved goals, achieved medals in the Olympics. They are eager to show that they are champions in their own field. One such champion was Wilma Rudolph of USA. She is popularly known as Black Gazelle. She had the speed of the grace of a deer. She runs like deer. She is a fast runner, sprinter. Wilma belongs to a large Afro-American family. She belongs to which family? Afro-American family. In fact, she was the 14th child and was very weak when she was born. When she was born, she was very weak. She was 14th child. How many children are there? 14 children are there in the family. 14 children. At the age of 4, she had an attack of polio and was in bed for 2 long years. She was on the bed 2 long years. The doctors recommended a regular massage to get her left leg back to normal. If she wants to come normal position, she needs a regular massage to the left leg normal. Then only it will come to normal. Otherwise, she cannot walk. Each member in her family spent some time massaging her leg. Each member, 14 are there, and father and mother total 15 members. 15 members. They are taking almost 1 hour to massage her left leg. In course of time, she was able to walk. She, however, needed special shoes. She was affected with polio, that's why she needs special shoes. As her leg became a little stronger, she began to run about and play. After 6 months or 7 months, she was practicing running and playing also. She said, I can run fast and I will participate in Olympics. After 2 years and 3 years, she had an ability and she wanted to participate in Olympics. At no time did she feel that she was physically handicapped. She did not feel that she was a physically handicapped women. As years passed, she improved in her health and grew stronger enough to play basketball for her school. She was participating basketball and running also. She was always cheerful and active, and was full of hope that she would one day be a great player. Many people all were thinking about this Vilma Rudolph. One day she would be the fastest runner in the world. She would be the great player. A trainer of athletes happened to meet her one day. He saw that she was a talented girl and could become a sprinter. One coach came to that school and he saw her and said that she would be the sprinter. Sprinter means fastest runner in the world. She took regular lessons from this coach. The person who had seen, he had given coaching to her, and the lessons helped her join the American Olympic team that went to Melbourne. American Olympic team went to Melbourne. In the next Olympic Games in Rome, she became a superstar and won the 3 gold medals. She smiled and said, she won the 3 gold medals in that Olympics. I run fast because mine is a large family and I need to get to the dining table first. Mine is a big family. If I go last, they will serve food last. That's why I have to go first. That's why I had run very fast. See here, another champion who suffered a lot as a boy was Robert Johnson. Robert Johnson was another person like Vilma Rudolph. She was affected by disease, but he is affected by accident. He was only 12 when his left leg was badly crushed in a machine. While he was working, his leg was badly crushed in a machine. The front of one of the toes was hanging out as though it would fall off. His fingers and toes crushed totally, and the surgeon who treated him feared that the entire leg might have to be cut off. That person, the doctor who had treated him, he said to the parents, your son may lose his full leg. He was afraid to say because this person wanted to become he wanted to join in Olympics. Rafer was upset. All all the time he was in bed and praying to God for his mercy. All the time he was on the bed and praying God to the mercy. He prayed to God to save him. He grew better day by day, and the surgeon could finally save his leg. At last, the surgeon who said that your son leg would be cut off, and the same person said, "Okay, no problem, your son leg is okay, no need to cut off." But it did not heal completely. But doctor, his leg is uh, did not cut off, but he could not walk properly. Rafer's interest in sports was too strong that he did not worry about his weak leg. He did not worry about his weak leg because his determination is very stronger than his weak leg. That's why he often had difficulty to wearing spiked shoes. He was facing problem to wear spiked shoes, but this did not stop him from having regular practice. Even though he was facing problems, he did not lose his confidence. He worked hard day by day and night, and was finally selected for the Olympics. He took part in the decathlon and won the first place. He was called the greatest all-round athletes in the world. He is the greatest all-round athletes in the world. Both these champions had their dreams. They set themselves their goals to achieve their dreams. They worked with will to reach their goal. At last, their dreams came true, and they became world famous athletes. They became the world famous athletes. These two, even though they were facing problems at the age of childhood, even though they were facing problems, they achieved their goals. They did not stop their goals, even though they were handicapped persons. Handicapped persons, they think that they cannot participate in Olympics, but these two people proved and won the gold medals. In this lesson and before lesson, you have to read grammar part and vocabulary, model verbs. Also, you have to read, children. And next direct and indirect speech also. Direct and indirect speech, I will send one video. That video also you see, and this video you see. If any doubt, call me. Thank you, all of you.